Hello everyone, I'm back again with another video today about the tennis collectibles. Just got a couple of items today, quite interesting ones I thought you'd like to have a look at. So I'm feeling a little bit apprehensive about these two items I'm going to have in my hands today. I've been reading up about what they're made of for this video, and it seems they're a combination of some dangerous materials. I don't think I need to wear safety gloves, but it is quite interesting to see such beautiful pieces that may cause me harm. So let's have a quick look at the first of the two pieces we're looking at today. So here's a video of the first item. So this first item you've just seen the video of is made of Bakelite, and Bakelite is a fully synthetic plastic. It was invented in 1907 in Yonkers, New York. It's formed from phenol and formaldehyde. So I'm not going to give you a science lesson, but basically phenol, which is also known as carbolic acid or phenolic acid, is an aromatic organic compound. It's in a crystalline solid form, and it's volatile and can catch fire. And combined with formaldehyde, it produces a hard set resin, and these polymers are permanent adhesives which are used in plywood and carpeting, and they are also formed to make insulation or molded products such as this bag handle. So I don't know about you, but when I hear the word formaldehyde, I immediately think of dead bodies being prepared, because that's usually what's used in the funeral homes. So two very strange combinations to produce such a nice object. In the 1920s and 30s, Bakelite was celebrated for its vibrant deep colours and marbled patterns. It was frequently used for costume jewellery, kitchenware and novelty items. And this bag handle is my first item today. So this is the handbag handle that you just saw the video on. It's tortoiseshell design, so that's got that mottled tortoiseshell colour like design that you see in cats, for example. And this is a sort of ochre brown colouring. The clasp has got a nice design on it, as you can see here. And the shape of the handle is an arch shape. It's got ivy design on both sides and a figure in the middle, which is of a lady tennis player on court with the crowd behind. So the lady that you see on the handle, and I'll put up a picture here to let you see who I think it might have been based on, and that is the French player Suzanne Lenglen. This is exactly how she looked when you see pictures of her, because she was a graceful tennis player. She seemed to more dance on the court rather than running. And you can see by the picture that it matches it quite good. And I've mentioned her numerous times in previous videos, how graceful she was on the court. On this bag, you can see the design on this side, and it's also exactly the same on the other side. So there's no difference between the two of them. This little clasp here is pushed down, and that opens up the bag. So you push it down and just open it like so. And so inside you will notice, again I'll put some pictures up, but you'll notice that there are a row of holes. They're extremely small holes, but you can see them there along the edge here. And they're on both sides along this arched edge as well here. And that is where the material would have been sewn in to make the bag, which would have hung below it. And when it closed, the bag would just hang from here. Again, I've got another picture of a similar bag, not this one, but a bag that has the same material attached to it with these holes. And then this is actually what would have been the opening of the bag. And then it just closes, so you have to push this down to close it, and that seals the bag. And just inside one of these openings, you'll see that it says here, it says déposé, if you can see that there. And so the picture shows you better. So the déposé, which has the accent above both of the E's, indicates the article is French, and it's a French term that means registered or patented. So it indicates that the specific design or model was legally registered with the patent office in France to prevent others from copying it. The déposé also served as a sign of legal protection and quality and authentic European craftsmanship, particularly from the mid-20th century or earlier. So I hope you enjoyed that little video on the Bakelite bag, and we'll have a look at the second item which I've got for you today, playing the little video, and you can have a look at that. This white bag is made of celluloid, and celluloid is a commercially successful synthetic plastic developed in the 1860s and 1870s. It's a tough, flexible and moldable material made by mixing nitrocellulose and camphor. So as it contains nitrocellulose, that is a compound that's also used in low-order explosives. So celluloid is notoriously combustible. Originally invented in 1869 by John Hyatt, it was produced to replace the scarcity of elephant ivory. But the celluloid can shrink and crack, and it discolors as it ages, so making vintage pieces in this is difficult to preserve them. So as you can see, the bag is, it has a long shoulder strap. The shoulder strap is about 120 centimeters in total from one side of the bag to the other, so that it hangs on the shoulder and down on the waist of the lady. The bag is held by these straps with circular pieces that are joined to the bag on either side, and it has these lovely little tassels that hang down on either side as well, and they have little celluloid ball-shaped pieces. This is plain on the back, but as per the video, you can see that it has a really nice design of a lady playing tennis. So just up here is the ball, the racket, and she's in movement. So this is her other foot here that you can see. So it looks like she's dancing, but it's not quite. So this is an Art Nouveau style, and Art Nouveau had flowing designs, flowing movement, and as you can see, the top of her dress or scarf or whatever she's wearing has got that flow to it, the skirt, and also, as I said before, she looks like she's dancing, so it's very stylized movement. And Art Nouveau was between 1890 and 1910, and then after that was Art Deco in the 1920s. Another interesting part of this bag is that it is in the shape of a racket head, and this is like the shoulders of the racket coming down to where the handle would be. And if you can have a look on there, you'll see that the background is like the strings of a racket. So here we have the frame, and here are the strings of the racket, vertical and horizontal. So this bag is opened by these two pieces at the top. They are twisted, and so this is on one side, the other one's on the other, and it just closes with a clasp. And inside, on one side, we have this, which is a little coin purse in here, and this opens out, and you can put some small items in there, which might be a note or a letter or a business card or whatever, something small. And on this side is the mirror, and again this opens out just at the top here, and it has a space in there for you to put small stuff, maybe a little powder puff or some lipstick perhaps. And this is the little clasp here that you can see. It's a little metal piece, and that just goes into that little metal piece at this side and closes up. So you just have to make sure you don't get the cords like this. The cords do actually get in the way sometimes, so have it like that and push it together. So when I looked at the mirror inside this bag, I thought it was quite small, but if I look into it, and I'll put a picture up and try and give you an example of what it looks like. When I look into this mirror, it appears to squash my face so that I can see both my eyes at the same time, because it's quite a narrow little mirror. So I tried to take a picture of it and let you see what it looked like. But I think it might have been some sort of trick. It's not a beveled mirror, so it's not beveled. It hasn't got a curve to it, so it's not like it's pulling around. But somehow it has got that impression of being the face getting pulled round together into a smaller view. Whether that was something that was deliberately done, it's quite easy for a lady to have a look in the mirror and you can touch up whatever she needs to touch up, but you can actually see both eyes at the same time, and as opposed to just having one eye and one eye, having to move the mirror. But it's weird to look at, and as I say, I've tried to put a picture of it. It's easier to describe than see what's in the photograph I've put up. So the bag itself is just 14 centimeters from top to bottom. So it's about the size, just a little bit smaller than my hand. For a lady's hand, it would probably be the exact same size. Okay, so just those two pieces today. I didn't want to do too many like I've done in the past. Try and keep the videos a little bit shorter, and I hope you enjoyed them. They are very nice pieces, and I just thought it was really strange what the manufacturing of them was made from, especially when they're volatile substances. And their everyday Bakelite is an everyday thing. That's you get old radios and all sorts of things made out of Bakelite. And celluloid, they're actually celluloid dolls that for children to play with. So just a strange thing, but interesting nevertheless. So I hope you enjoyed today, and I shall catch you in the next video. I'll have a look at my collection and see what's next. If there's anything that you think you might be interested in, and I have something in that genre of collecting, by all means just put a message on the video and I'll see what I have. Until next week, bye, have a nice day, and look after yourselves.